Like I just said, the strength of a people, right? The strength of a race is predicated on a man. This is basically what Judge Joe Brown is saying. I agree with him. How about you, Rodney?
Yeah, yeah, I do agree.
All right.
You put a black man
Judge,
on the corner?
I hope you're
Yeah,
not. I
okay.
hope you're not.
I'm
hope you're
sorry.
not a male
There's no way you
chauvinist,
can
Judge.
convince
I
me
hope you're
that.
not a male chauvinist, Judge. I hope you're
I
not a
am.
male chauvinist.
I am a male chauvinist.
Radio.
Judge Joe Brown is funny. He said, I am a male chauvinist. Hey, I mean, I don't see nothing wrong with it if that's how he feels. I mean, hell, I did look up the definition of chauvinist because, again, I kind of think people throw around words without actually knowing the definitions. So I just typed in define chauvinist, and a chauvinist is a person displaying aggressive or exaggerated patriotism. Used as an adjective, is showing or relating to excessive or prejudiced loyalty or support for a particular group or cause. So Judge Joe Brown saying that he's a male chauvinist, right, is no different than Brittney Cooper being a feminist. It's the same damn thing. Excuse my language, but it's the same thing. You see what I'm saying, Rodney? But they make it seem like you're wrong if you're a man and you decide that you want to be chauvinist. But women can do it. I thought we all equal.
Yeah.
So I got to agree with the judge on that. You know what I'm saying? Now, I also wanted to pull up something else, to Rodney. Something else I want to pull up. All right. Here we go, y'all. I have a tweet. Now, this tweet is from the Honorable Judge Joe Brown. Now, this is an old tweet, too. I had to go back in the records for this. This is from November the 16th, 2019. All right. And Judge Joe Brown said, I said it. Judge Joe Brown. Now, he said putting a black woman on a $20 bill before a black man is insulting to the black race. Yes, he said it. We all heard it. We just played it. We have all heard him say it. Right. Now, I'm going to scroll down. And I think it's a beautiful thing when we have sisters that understand the point that Judge Joe Brown is trying to make. Like this one sister, Tony Carter, said, I understand why you said it. I respect your insight. So some sisters do understand why Judge Joe Brown is saying what he's saying. Once you remove your emotions and feelings from this thing, and you start to see that there has to be some type of agenda behind this. It has to be. It has to be.
I mean, it's clear it's the breaking down of, it was the breaking down of the family and even further breaking down of the man by putting, by giving, it's almost like it's, I don't like getting into that male-female joint because they don't understand, but I understand what Judge is saying.
But Rodney, it has to be talked about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It has to. My thing is this: whether we address it or not, the women are still operating their own agenda, man. I see, man. Come on, Rodney. How many times have you seen black girl vote, black girl rock? They even have a black girl invest. Why isn't it black people rock, black people vote, or black people invest? It's always about them.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying all of them, but it's a large segment of them that's like that.
But
it is.
But it should
It's
be
an
okay.
agenda.
It should be okay for them to be female chauvinists, just like Judge Joe Brown is male chauvinist. But the point that I think the women are missing is the ultimate collaboration with the black man. I think they're trying to separate.
Thank you, Rodney.
Yeah. They're not trying to collaborate with the black man or uplift bring the black man through what they're obtaining. You know what I'm saying?
You basically saying what I was trying to say. Thank you, Rodney. You just made it clear.
They're trying to, it appears that they, on their way to their, I guess, their goal with being acknowledged as black women, and I'm totally for it. You know what I'm saying? I have a black mother, three black children. I mean, 2 black daughters. So I understand what they need, but it has to be in collectiveness with the black man in order for the black race to proceed. If they able to successfully
accomplish
sever that the relationship between black men and black women, which is what they're doing an excellent job now, and they're doing it through commerce. You know,
I agree.
they're doing it through the way that and through commoner, through propaganda. That's why you had those songs, I don't need a man, this and that. You know, that you do need a man in the full scope of civilization. Right. You may not need a man on Facebook. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So, and you can't make a child without a man, despite the biblical story. You know, that's a whole nother world.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? So
it's no such thing as immaculate conception.
Yeah, it is, but not in the sense of what they're talking about. So if the black women rise up, that's great, but they have to hold on to, they have to realize what's being done to the black man. They don't realize what's being done to the black man, what's been done to the black man over time, and now they're getting our women to.
I don't think some of them care, man. I mean, I'm throwing it out.
They don't, because of the system. The system put them in position not to care, and black men have a lot of them, not all of them, a few of them, or some, whatever number you choose, have done them wrong.
That's true.
Over time, no matter what the reason was, you know what I'm saying, they've done it wrong. So for them to have the attitude, I definitely understand, but they have to reach back deeper in the spirituality or whatever they claim to see the bigger picture. And the bigger picture incorporated by the system is that division. So he's right. It's not like no one doesn't honor Harriet Tubman, because I didn't pay it any attention. You can put on a $20, but it's only a $20 bill. It doesn't matter who you put on a $20 bill, because paper money is pretty much obsolete. This is just a game.
No, I agree. Hey, Rodney, that's a whole other story.
That's a whole other subject. So they're arguing about towards
digital currency. That's true.
Yeah,
that's true. But I do want to go somewhere with this. I have one more piece that I want to drop, because I still want to get to, because I gave the reason why I feel that way, personally, why I disagree with Harriet Tubman being on the bill. But I also want to get to who I feel should be on the bill, right? So we get to that. I established that I do believe it should be a black man, right? Now,
I didn't mean to cut you off, but Judge O'Brien, he's saying first. He ain't saying I put her on the bill, but this honor the suffrage of the black man first. If we should get more than, because according to the sister, the female, what's she called?
Brittney Cooper.
Feminist.
Yeah,
according to her, that we consider to be currency anyway. So she doesn't want any black person on that job. But I'm saying we deserve to be put on all the money,
man.
You know what I'm saying? Because we are the currency.
Exactly.
But
and we're part of this. We're part of this union too. And I hate when they start talking like we separate from the union. No, we're part of this union too. This is my country. Can't nobody separate me from this.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like this. Now, I think a good idea maybe would be to put a black man on the front and maybe Harriet Tubman on the back of the bill.
Yeah,
that shows some type of union instead of Andrew Jackson.
Yeah, because I thought
that's an option.
Yeah, I thought that her article was talking about the fact that the black man is behind the woman. I mean that the white boy is behind the black woman. You know what I'm saying? Right. I thought that as more sexual perverted and showing the strength of white power towards the black women by him being behind her. You know what I'm saying? Like if it wasn't for him, it would be no her. And those are two polar opposites of their rationale in during those times. Right. So why would they have two polar opposites? One, Andrew Jackson behind the one that tried to free him, but the person behind it is that system of racism, white supremacy behind the whole. This is so.
It don't even make sense.
Yeah.
What
is he still on the bill for? If he has to be on the bill, don't put nobody black on. That's the most. Put any black person on the bill with Andrew Jackson is disrespectful.
Exactly.
I think it's more disrespectful to put her on it, or he shouldn't be on it at all. So they are so charged with displaying their
wokeness.
Their
BS wokeness.
I'm talking about the system. I'm talking about the system. They're so stern on showing you or flaunting their physical force.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That they're even doing it on this $20 bill by putting him behind her.
Right. I get what you go with that.
You
Yeah,
know
yeah.
what I'm
The
saying? When you say
symbolism in that. Yeah.
it's symbolism in a white man being behind a woman,
Well, what
a
let me
black
tell you,
woman.
let me tell you how some of us interpret it.
Mhm.
That maybe they're trying to tell us that black women are the right hand of white supremacy. Now let me say why I'm saying this. I'm not saying all black women, because all black women are not, but there is a large segment of them that do support white men and do anything for, man. We can go down the book with this, but that's a
That's
whole
black
other
people. That's black people in general, you know, operating
man.
off of meritorious manumission. So yeah, that's a general statement. That's why I say the system of racism and white supremacy and those who support it. Those who
Yeah,
support it are black men,
but
black
Rodney,
women.
the
you
Willie
know.
Lynch letter, man, and how to break down the family. You control the culture's taught through the woman. You break down the woman, she teach the children, do everything you want them to do. That's what they have done. That's why the dysfunction, like when we looked at the monster, this is why it's such dysfunction in the black community, because a lot of us learning this from their moms, man.
But just like you say, it was the system that put the black mom in that position to do that. So it's
Yeah,
all back
the
to the
Democrats.
system.
Yeah, you know, I agree. I
It's
agree.
the system.
Yeah,
It's the Democrats. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Excuse. I don't care who they are.
right.
You know, it's that system. It's that system of racism and white supremacy that's behind. And the what's it called, the Willie Lynch letter. Was it Willie Lynch?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not even a real letter, because the language that was used in that letter wasn't conducive of the language used in that time. But it's the point of the letter.
We're gonna have to bring Judge Joe Brown on, because he did research on that. I heard him do several shows on it. He said it is a real letter. He did research on it.
But
the Library of Congress.
Yeah, so that letter that he got to do the language. So you have to find the word that's used in that letter in the dictionaries of those times. So the research that I was doing was the language, the words that was used.
Right.
So it may be a Willie Lynch letter, but is it those same words? It's those same words that's used in the Willie Lynch letter that everyone used, or is it a separate one at the Library of Congress? So I would have to see
That's what we're gonna have to get him on the show. Yeah. So we could discuss that. But I do
the principle, not to cut you off, because I know we got to go. The principle of the Willie Lynch letter is dead on. So it's not, to me, it's not the messenger, it's the message.
The message, right? I agree.
You know what I'm saying? So if that
message
is 100 spot on, whether it is real or not, I don't even want to debate on whether the letter is real. I want to debate that that's what has happened.
The message is what it is. Yeah, I agree.
So that's more important than the message in and of itself.
I agree. All right. I want to go back to something